Going down.
What do you need?
This doesn't concern you, Sith. Move along. I am a Tholmor Judiciar on important business that you are interfering with. We're making sure your Emperor wasn't lying to his elven masters when he agreed the Empire would give up false gods and foolish beliefs. Now, go away. Oh, what happened?
Yes.
Move along.
Move along. That we are superior to men is an established fact. For example, take this belief in Talos, the ninth divine. Certainly you don't believe such things. Or perhaps there's something you'd like to confess. Incorrect. You can worship whatever gods you like. But Talos is a man, and only a heretic would think otherwise. And so you will die a heretic's death. Come on!
There you go. I don't even know when I saved it. I don't know.
Good morning.
Wow, what's so good about it?
Yes?
Yes?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not gonna ask again. And I guess that's your last request, fool.
Never should have They say the college has been snooping around sort of. Mages in the dark. Picked. No good thing about that.
Going to the brewery. Meadery.
Can I help you? You need something to do, or you
If
just
you need to
enjoy
sample some
slowing
of the
down
finest
the
mead in
hard-working
Skyrim,
folk?
you're in the right place.
If you want to buy something, go find Seth. Of course.
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery. Honningbrew uses... Take a look. All right, then.
If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner, Sabiorn.
If you want to buy something, go find Sabiorn. Otherwise,
Sample
piss
some of
off.
the finest mead in Skyrim. You're in the right place.
Never met someone like him that revels so much in others' misery.
We may be small, but what we lack in size, we make up for in quality. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can take over his position someday.
Got something to say? Yes?
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery. Honningbrew uses only the finest natural honey. Not that sludge you'll find
Yes?
at Golden Glow.
Huh?
What can I do for you?
What are you doing? Blackbriar, take a look.
You need something to do, or you just enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk? Say? I'm all ears.
If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner.
Need something?
Saku.
We may be small, but what we lack in size, we make up.
The beer brewer.
Let's hear it.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Somebody help! We could always use help picking crops. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then. Huh? They say the college has... Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work.
afternoon. Someone do something!
Take a look. All right then. You'll never stop on here.
Be careful.
I'm getting out of here.
I'm right behind you. Lead on.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarkal. Mages in a burial crypt.
Need
No good
something?
can come of that. We could always use help. Honest pay for honest... Honest pay for... Honest pay for honest work.
Hello there, friend. Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music? Got the fleetest steeds in all? Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Ride strong.
Yes, sirrah. Indeed.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Brigands, I can handle. Everything's in order.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supply? Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Very much for your business.
Got something to say? Need something? I'm all ears. Till next time. Yes? Got something to say? I'm all ears. Got something to say? All right then.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best. I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr, the Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it. You take care of yourself now.
What do you... Welcome. Let me know if you want
something
anything.
from me?
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yes?
Another quiet day.
Yes.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
We're running low
I'm a
on
bard,
Matrae meat.
trained at the Bard's
Okay,
College
something
in
to
Solitude.
make a run, fetch some
Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Oh, yes, Miss Hulda.
Some parting advice? This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero
If it's work
named
you need,
Ragnar the Red.
how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of both
Need
battles
anything
and
else?
gold
Just
he
let
had
me know.
made.
If it's work, you... Depends.
But then he
Are you
went
thirsty?
quiet, did
Hungry?
Ragnar the Red, when he
Both.
met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Depends. I...
"Oh,
Thirsty?
you talk,
Hungry?
you lie, and you
Both.
drink all our meat. Now
Oh,
I think
please.
it's high time that you lie down and bleed."
Think you can go blade to blade with
So
me?
then came
You'd be
clashing
dead
and
in
slashing
6
steel
seconds.
As the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
But I've got a right to browse, don't I?
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on.
Please, someone do something.
Well, another maggot to squander.
I'm staying out of this.
This is a local favorite. This is an ode to Skyrim's...
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. But you're someone who can get things done. I like that. Looks like you got someone already.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs...
Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymaids. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda, she'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Got something to say? All right then.
And what might you need?
Take a look.
Some parting advice?
Of course.
Swords.
Yes, sirrah.
Of course.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Scourge that has sullied our hopes and our
Mister, could you spare? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Bye.
I ain't. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober.
Come by Bellathor's
Sure,
shop at the market.
You're
I'm
the
sure we've
best.
got something you need.
Can you be my father?
Need something? Yes. What do you need?
How can I assist?
Another quiet
Life's
day.
hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Neela. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. All right, then.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Need something?
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf
Once
tales
I've
are
made
true.
enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
What do you
Farewell.
Yes? Until next time.
Need something? Mm-hmm.
Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is
so
fair.
hungry.
What else matters? We'll have to have a pint together sometime. You and me.
I heard the gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
What do you need?
And what of myself?
Welcome, child.
God's bless you, healer.
This is the Temple of Kinneret. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinneret could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the gods. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
My body burns.
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Of course. Welcome, child.
God's bless you, healer.
Yes? Yes?
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Freeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Nothing? My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I just... Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right
starting
here,
to
then.
think...
I want to hear what he has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Farengar! Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you.
I want to hear about this dragon.
To attack Whiterun. I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and
Come
drunken
after me,
brawls.
For sure.
Been too long since
Good
we
work,
had a
son.
good bandit raid.
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
You should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.